Oi, oi, good morning, everyone. What's up? Good to see Crypto Truth, Red Squirrel. Welcome to the Hex Guild. Today I am alone because Davin said he is has some family function going on, so he's not here. So I had to continue our weekly routine. Hopefully, some other members will join us in uh, uh, but nonetheless, I hope everybody is having a good time. I know because most of our guild are hexicans and pulsicans. Everybody is stressed out because the bridge is broken but or overcrowded. But hey, don't worry about those things. We focus on the real world on this channel. And good to see we have Marcus who has joined us. Good
Hey,
morning
Daraj,
or
how's it
good
going?
evening. What's up? Excited, I say, for Pulse Chain. Uh, so, anyways, this week has been crazy. I have to handle Telegram in Hex India group. I'm handholding people into not sending their coins to the wrong address, man. It's and everybody is kind of crazy.
I feel so bad for
How
the
was
people who've done that, but it's not uncommon, I don't think, for people to send it, to the wrong address.
yeah, a lot of mishaps happen, but luckily no one in my knowledge has or first hand has lost or got wrecked trading. Yeah, price is down, but that's the what you call trade off for the mad gains. Anyways,
Are
uh,
there are there quite a few people in India who partake in crypto? Is that a big thing over there?
it's a big thing in the yes, but it's like a underground thing. Like nobody talks about it openly because the government is mad. They can change the rules anytime. So it's hush hush. It's you know,
Yeah, I
yeah,
get it. I get it. I just wasn't sure if I could understand that you know the government doesn't, because it kind of takes away from the government currency, like if people can buy and sell with a foreign currency that's more or less untrackable. I mean, they can track the account, but who owns the account?
yeah, and like the government regularly puts out FUD, what you call the FUD articles as well as there are a couple of videos of the finance ministers talking about how bad crypto will be for the economy, etc. Completely opposite of what things are actually.
Uh,
Crypto Truth is asking some questions. Just let me bring that up in chat. So I am a shrimp. Gas is high. Can't burn more tokens, and the ratios are small for my bag size. Don't cover the gas. Suggestions. See, I think the most amount of gains in crypto have been made by people who just sat on their coins. Sometimes doing nothing is the most wisest thing to do. Just hold on. And
Agreed, 100%.
like um, uh, it's a very like I have a sizable bag, but that's why I'm getting kind of palpitations, like should I or should I not, and I'm trying to hold off doing something in the heat of the moment. But I get you, because this kind of reminds me of when Hex launched. Things were crazy, not this level crazy. I see, like, I think we'll get higher gains if you just hold on to the coins. It should be enough. And I think there is another live stream going on simultaneously. That's why people are not here,
Hmm.
but it's okay.
I
Or people are
definitely think.
getting.
Oh, sorry. I definitely think a big message to all people in crypto is just, buy it and hold it. Don't trade it. Don't look for the extra 1 or 2x or that type of deal. Just buy it and hold it. That's the most powerful thing. I've made that mistake in the past. I remember ETH at a couple dollars, and I tell you what, if I would have held all the ETH that I had bought, I would be in a totally different position than I am now.
Well, yeah, very true. And the problem is, the exchanges have more marketing money. They are paying influencers to get people to trade, and that's why more people are getting wrecked and they benefit from it. And if we are just promoting holding to your coins, holding on to your coins, we are not getting funded. We don't have like added incentive to be doing the right thing, which is kind of what like permaculture is lagging behind commercial agriculture in the same way. like uh, there are hundreds of obstacles, as well as what you call, what the word I was looking for. I just see I am too dazed right now. So yeah, permaculture becomes difficult because government puts additional taxes on permaculture, while as mainstream agriculture is subsidized. Whereas organic food should be healthier and cheaper, the toxic food is cheaper, and people are forced to buy it. Not so. That's kind of thing I was doing.
It's definitely becoming more popular in my area. I live in the northern Midwest. It's a large agriculturally based area. I mean, there's a lot of agriculture ground, um, but it's becoming more and more popular, especially with the younger farmers, the people who are under 35, 40. It's actually a lot of times more profitable to not have to put all of the inputs in, fertilizer, herbicides, pesticides, and so on. Because, yeah, you might yield a little bit less, but you also input, considerably less. And that's becoming more popular, just because it's really difficult to do it otherwise.
Yeah, and there are so many other problems with it. Like you need specific seeds for commercial agriculture. You need specific seeds, specific insecticides, specific pesticides, and patents on everything is so many things, right? So slowly people are realizing, slowly hopefully, like the change is happening. So hopefully we will see it soon. And hopefully we will be the part of the revolution. Greetings to Garton. And see, actually today I wanted to cover a very specific topic, but I think it was already covered but while researching it, like little while ago, I found the EPA website regarding it, uh, about abandoned gas stations. That's why the thumbnail. And the third kingdom refers to kingdom fungi or fungi. um, if you follow me on this,
You're pretty choppy, Daraj. You're breaking up pretty bad.
yeah, I was trying to open another website, so that may be the reason. Am I better now, or should
I can
I
hear you
think
perfect now.
hopefully now it would be better. So I was referring to the third kingdom. Now I am not referring to the book of Revelations and the third celestial kingdom. I am referring to the classical biological five kingdoms system, with kingdom fungi being
Mm.
the third kingdom, and how fungi are the base, or some believe fungi are what made land based life possible, because they are the ones who through like they produce chemicals which break down nutrients in the soil. And so there has been extensive research, like what all these uh, fungi fungi can break down. And one of them is residual oil, uh, which is one of the biggest pollutants in abandoned gas stations. I think Finbear had discussed this earlier. There is this guy, Paul, Paul Stamets. He's like the lead researcher regarding this, and so he had tried cleaning up oil and oil spill using fungi. So here's the thing, like we have solutions, but they are not being put into use. So, and many a times it is just the economics of it, or lack of funding. We are hoping will be able to fund a few projects using fungi for environmental cleanup. Maybe once the treasury what happens, I have to think about it. But yeah, going back, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say there's a lot of really awesome things that fungus can do. I mean, in my opinion, technically, it's one of the most successful species to ever live. Uh, but I've watched numerous article or videos and read numerous articles that they are talking about using fungus to make, like the styrofoam padding. Instead of styrofoam, you use more or less like a compost block that they dehydrate and stop the process. So like if you buy a TV, or if you buy, an Xbox or something like that, those styrofoam blocks that they put in there and everything fits in. You can use fungus that's actually formed to that, exact measurement, and it'll hold it, and it provides a very similar um, um, protection that styrofoam does, except the only difference is you can throw this in the compost pile and it will be gone in, a few weeks. Um, that's that's really cool, in my opinion, for reusable or excuse me, renewable resources versus styrofoam. I really hate styrofoam. I don't like it.
And more important than not degrading in the environment, styrofoam, like it I think, I'm not 100% sure, but it does leak EPAs, or what do you call, yeah,
Is
yeah,
it bisphenol A, BPA?
uh, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, so basically chemicals which are harmful to the human body, and they inevitably, like, they end up in our food, which is, so that is one of the biggest hazard, and which itself can be avoided. Plus fungi, I like, I think there is a, Paul Stamets has a product which he uses as insect, as an alternative to insecticide. So there are a lot of things going on here. Um, yeah, but I wanted to bring up this little PDF presentation. Wait a minute, I'm going to share screen. So I hope this is visible, and uh,
Yep, I can see it.
the new visions for abandoned gas stations, like, and it has haven't. See, this is another topic, like, uh, like, how it should, devaluation of property, and it's not just degradation of the property, it's like, it is rendered useless for many generations, and it takes a lot of time for recovering, like, all the hazardous part, like, you can say. This is at the epa.gov uh, website. It's ready for everybody to see, and it has, they have given some guidelines and plans to use. These are a few examples: a filling station and coffee garage. But I think there was a community garden, which is of interest to me, at least. Uh, this kind of property is really cheap. We can, if you have the like resource, uh, not resource, but technical know-how how to uh, clear the property and make it regenerate, then it can be done. Hopefully this message will reach out to somebody who is interested, like instead of making an influencer
Hmm.
house or a photo studio. This may help the entire community, like uh, or in the real world. Like, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, the idea of buying a gas station would be kind of intimidating, just because of all of the, I mean, the spilt fuel and the tanks and stuff underneath the ground. It would be really tough. I would be afraid to do that. How much dirt would you have to remove before you could go on ahead and actually build something there? That would be scary to me, just because I know, like, fuel gets into the ground and it stays there. It doesn't just go away. It takes years and years and years before, there are small enough traces of it before you can't detect it.
Yeah, so uh, that's what I was referring to earlier. There are like methods you can use um, with fungi that can clean up the oil residue, but apparently it is not being used. The other thing is the at the end it is the government who has to take care of it. So there are multiple government funding programs, and where you can get funds if you have the technical competency. I think the this yeah, brownfield assessment and technical assessment, I think it helps you do that. Of course it will take a lot of work to um, fund this, and a lot of effort, but yeah, nobody said it's going to be easy.
I
It's
wonder,
doable.
are they building the new gas stations? Are they building them differently than they did in, say, the 80s or 90s, to help contain all of that? I'm sure that they have to be. I would imagine they would have to be, but that's something interesting I would like to look into.
Eh, yeah, I like, my assumption is that they have changed their practices, but like basically better material is available, better machinery is available, and now we have experience. But I wouldn't be surprised if they haven't changed, because there is no incentive for them to do that. And the other problem here is that they, once they leave the property, the gas company doesn't care what happens. Like, to they just sell off the property. I think they are trying to like implement a tax while selling a gas station, so that if it is being abandoned, but yeah, that tax always works, right? Anyways, I think since I think there is another live stream going on. Maybe we will cut this live stream short. Do you have any other things you want to talk about?
Um, Other than not especially. I wanted to make an appearance in here. I gotta go here in another 10 minutes or so. I gotta go to work. So, but no, I just wanted to say hi and say hi to everybody in the chat and, see how it was going.
Yeah. So yeah, saying hi to Tintop and who joined in later, Vibra Finance. Nice to see you. Um, I think people. The thing is, the YouTube is not sending out notifications to subscribers. That's a different story altogether. People don't
I
watch.
wonder why they aren't doing that. What is I don't know much about YouTube, but why wouldn't they be sending out notifications?
See, I have no idea either. But see, from what I've learned is YouTube algorithm pushes videos which people with a with the highest average view duration, or so we aren't getting any. We may be getting a few views, but people, it's like I think people log off after 4 to 5 minutes listening to me.
Well,
So yeah, so yeah, that's what is the sad reality. But hey, hopefully, if one of our videos goes viral someday, we may.
we can definitely have more content in the hopefully near future when we have Hexicos set up and where we actually start some very beneficial projects related to permaculture and overall unity within the group. I think that would be very beneficial. And bear market, it's a rough time, but it always gets better. So we're waiting on that right now. One other thing I do
Yeah.
want to say is everybody, if you need to get your swarm traps out, because bees are going to start swarming here in the northern Midwest. At least they already have been in the central and southern states. So if you want to get some free bees, just get your swarm traps out.
Freebies. Freebies. Anyways, I think we will cut the live stream short. Everybody is busy staring whether their transaction went through on Pulse chain. the bridge,
Cool.
the bridge is bro. But anyways, speaking of permaculture projects, we will again highlight our Zanzibar project, and that will be our outro. So, thanks everybody who joined us. We will see you next week. Hopefully, more with more people on stream discussing better topics. Thank you everyone for joining. Cool.
See
Any
you
last
later,
word?
guys.
Thank you.
I gotta get
The
heading here.
vision
So
is to create the dream community, a retreat center, eco village, sports facility, festival ground, to just really create the most beautiful place on earth.
So I'm taking on my biggest project ever, and I'm looking for the right people to embark on this journey with me. Thus far, I've been investing the amount of resources I have into this, and together with a small team of dedicated people, we've been able to get water access, electricity is being set up, and the first bungalow is due to be finished in a couple of weeks. And that's just the beginning. And Zanzibar is the perfect place to do this. Both because it's the most stunningly wonderful tropical exotic paradise, but also because there's so much potential to help the local community who are craving to enjoy the same opportunity as the rest of the world. Like proper co-working spaces with computers connected to the internet, professional sports talent development centers, a proper waste management system. There will be retreats, workshops, of different kinds, movie theater, lookout tower, basketball court, tennis court, football court, and natural coral rock pools, sustainable agriculture, music studio, podcasting studio, acrobatic park, yoga platforms. You know, a place to develop talent and creativity in all shapes and forms, in a free place in the middle of nature, in tune with earth, you know, as it should be. It's about giving value, it's about seeing the value we all inhabit, and it's about creating a new beginning in a society where we've forgotten who we are. I believe the future is held by those who come together in love, who understand that we are so connected, that we ultimately are one, and create from there, from the grassroots, where we have decided our own rules.